Hey everybody, welcome. This is Deadlands Red Tide here on Dork Tales, a special game sponsored by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. But why am I talking? I'm not the Marshal. Stu is. Hey, I pointed the right direction. Stu, do you want to take it away and tell them why everybody should go to the Kickstarter and back this amazing game right now?
I would love to do that. You should go back this Kickstarter because it's Deadlands and it's cool.
You're cool.
Right? That's pretty much it. If you don't know, Deadlands is a Weird West game. It's very, it's rather pulpy. There's horror. There's, people doing really bad Southern accents all the time because why wouldn't you? And yeah, so today we're going to be playing a little bit from the upcoming Kickstarter, which is all focusing on stuff on the West Coast, which is really cool since most of us here are from the West Coast.
West Coast.
I might be wrong, but I think this is the first Deadlands supplement I've seen that focuses this much on the West Coast. So it focuses a lot of it specifically on the Maze, which is the shattered coast of California. I know they did do a while ago the Carnage in the Cascades as well, which, if you've played that, ties directly into what we're going to be playing today. So anyone who's looked at that and is being like, oh, I kind of want to play a little bit more on the West Coast, well, here's your chance. So go do that. Use the links in the wherever they show up. And if you use those links, down there, over there, up there, I don't know.
Y'all.
They'll if you use those, it'll tell Pinnacle that Dork Tales sent you, and maybe they'll keep giving us games to play for you guys. So yeah, my name is Stu Phoenix. I will be your Marshal today. I use he, him pronouns, and I am really hot because I had to turn off all my air conditioning and fans so that you could hear me talk.
We love you for it.
I'm going to be real sweaty throughout the night. I'll tell you that much. If you see beads of sweat pouring down my face, this is why. So why don't we move along to meet our players? We've got a lovely cast assembled here. Let's go ahead and we'll just start back off with Kelly.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kelly. I'm normally in the DM/GM storyteller seat over here, but tonight I get to play Maximilian Steele, Max Steele the Metal Mage, because I couldn't not use that name. Both of us use he and him, but I feel like Max uses them with like all caps. He is definitely 100% bravado, and I'm very excited to play someone who's a mad scientist and a wizard. I don't get that chance outside of Mage the Ascension.
Well, here you go. Deadlands has given it to you.
Della's gonna give it to you.
Yeah. Let's see who we got next. Let's move over to Christine.
Well, hello, it's Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Della Ironside tonight, the Determined Agent, and I am basically playing my usual favorite thing ever, the Murder Machine.
Nice. Okay, so we've got our middle mage, we've got our murder machine. Let's go ahead and meet our Blogg.
Hi, I'm Chris. I use he, him, or they, them pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Guy Bolton, our dual-wielding, hex-slinging card sharp.
Very nice. I'm very glad that someone has decided to do that.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, that's your solution to most things. Very excited to have a hex slinger following in the footsteps of one Doc Holliday. Let's go ahead and meet our final cast member, the ever pious Robin.
I don't know about Robin being pious, but sister Opal might be. Yes, I'm Robin. I use she her pronouns, and I was like, Kelly was showing me card archetypes of what you could play.
You
and
were
I
like,
saw
I am
nun
not
with a
going to play in
gun.
this game. I don't have any free time. And then you saw the nun.
Then I saw the nun with a gun, and I was like, well, I have to be in this game now. And I just realized, looking at the art, that I had the habit that I bought for like $14 on Amazon was on wrong. And it fits much better. So, like, hey, thanks, art, for helping me figure out how to be here.
You're going to be our moral compass.
It was a bad habit before that.
It was a bad habit. Listen, I'm going to be the moral compass. I'm going to try and not sin. But, you know, one must try. Listen.
Why am I
sister
cosplaying as my brother?
Sister Opal will. Robin will. We'll see what Robin does, but Sister Opal, she is a pious woman. She has a gun and a Bible and a cross. It's a good combination. She's an American.
She's 100% American. All right, thanks everybody. Why don't we get right into it? You've all got something to represent your bennies?
Dice.
Perfect. Yep.
Baby.
I have a thing. I was debating if I should have cookies, and then I can, whenever I spend a penny, I can give Teddy a cookie, but Teddy's not here right now, so he doesn't get cookies.
Teddy's lost.
He's asleep behind my chair.
He's asleep. Okay, fine.
Teddy's
All
our
right.
dog, for those who aren't used to the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Not our child. He's asleep behind the chair. We're going to give him dog treats.
To be fair, when I was very young, I also slept behind my grandparents' chair and had a tendency to eat dog cookies, so it's not unheard of. But it was my own choice.
Okay.
No one made me eat the dog cookie. Well, that's not true. My sister made me eat them the first time.
That's fair. That's the way it always works.
Yeah. Then I developed a liking for them. Okay. Anyway.
Listen, they smell good. They smell good.
Yeah, they're the human grade ones.
The human grade ones, they smell like they
got-
smell like cookies.
We just got +1 XP.
Ooh.
Benoy.
I don't really have a thing for that in this particular game, so I'm going to say you all get an extra Benny.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Benny.
Benny and the Jets. Okay. Everybody ready?
Let's do it, y'all.
Do it. We ride.
Okay. For the past 3 days, you've been chasing a cursed ship, the Cascadia, from Seattle to Los Angeles. On board is a powerful vampire, an unholy monster who slaughtered fellow members of the Twilight Legion and left you with nothing but seething rage and a thirst for vengeance. A few hours ago, you almost had her. Your ship is faster, but through the telescope you see the vampire has slain the entire crew. Their tireless, undead forms work the sails day and night. You drew close, preparing to board, when the skies turned black, and a storm rose with unnatural fury. Lightning tore across the heavens, and waves threatened to swallow your vessel. Then the damned ship vanished, swallowed by the tempest. Now, through the howling winds and towering waves, a new ship emerges from the chaos. It's a fast-moving sampan surging towards you on the crest of a foaming wave. There's no time to react. The sampan crashes into your vessel with a teeth-shattering crunch. Salt water sprays into the air like blood from a fresh wound. You hear the ominous sound of wood splintering beneath your feet. The Tacoma is sinking. You watch in horror as the sampan's desperate crew surges onto your vessel. They are men and women with wild eyes and grim determination, armed with pistols and cutlasses. They pour onto the deck like a red tide. There's no doubt that these are pirates. We're just hopping right into it here, folks.
Right on.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to deal each of you some initiative here.
Oh, this just is, isn't this just a fun thing? Huh.
Okay. And we're going to deal 1 for the pirates. We're going to deal 1 for the sailors aboard your ship, the erstwhile crew of the Tacoma. And we're going to draw 1 for the captain. All right, so looking at what we've got right now, we have the group of 28 pirates going first, followed by Sister Thorn, followed by the sailors, then Della.
Did you draw 2 for me?
I am just about to draw 1 for you because I just remembered. So you're actually going to go, you've got a 9. You had a 5, now you have a 9. As we stand right now, we have Maximilian going last at 5. Does anyone wish to spend a Benny?
I'd love to spend
draw
a Benny.
new card.
Let's do it. Let's go faster.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? We got an extra Benny. Let's do it.
I'm gonna spend it right now. Click my boots together, activate my hyperdrive.
Okay.
Initiative goes up by 1.
Actually, you've gone up. You've got an 8.
Hey!
So as it is right now, you'll be going just after the sailors of your ship.
All right.
And so, Chris, you said you wanted to draw an
Let's
another
draw an extra one anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. I was going to say,
All right, well,
I'll
you
spend
actually-
to draw as well.
Yeah,
Since
we
Bunny
got the
kindly
extra Benny.
bought us a Benny.
Thank you, Bunny.
Benny, Bunny, Bunny, Benny.
All right, Chris. So your layout of cards, because you get to draw 2, is a 3, 5, 9, or 10. So you can, with your thing, you can choose from any of those.
10.
Okay. And let's see, Della's gonna redraw. And since that's a 5, you get to draw again, and you now have a jack, so you could be going 3rd.
Cool.
I heard a Joker incoming, and I was like, Christine's luck. It begins.
Well, it doesn't really
Oh,
matter
man,
right
I
then,
thought-
though. That would have been a waste of a Joker.
No, because then you get to go whenever you want.
That's true.
And you get extra damage,
So
and
you
your
go
first shot is
first.
doubled.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
It is. All right. All right. So what's going to happen here? I'm just going to take a quick look at all these pirates. So right now these pirates are going first. I'm going to say 2 there. So basically 20 of the 28 pirates are swarming on deck and going after the sailors. And I'm just going to make a quick roll to see if they hit them. I'm just going to make 1 roll to beat all the pirates, basically. Because we don't want to get bogged down rolling 28 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Okay. So that was 6 times 6 is 36. So they rolled a 36 to hit. So your sailor friends
Bye-bye, sailor friends.
Eat
Oh,
your spinach!
no.
and 14. So they swarm onto the ship. As some of them rush past you and around you, going for the sailors, you see they're wild-eyed and desperate looking as they surge over the deck, and quickly and ruthlessly cut down all 10 sailors on your ship. That was pretty freaking brutal, guys.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna retire that D6 for the night. I think
It's done
because
its
I
job.
think it will kill you.
Yeah.
Hey, Stu.
Alrighty.
Meta question.
yeah.
Is this one of those fights we're supposed
Yeah.
to surrender immediately?
Nope. No.
Okay.
No,
Because our backup's
it
dead.
is not.
I guess the pirate captain
Yeah.
or the captain's still around, right?
Nope.
Oh no.
Okay. So there's two of them that are coming for Sister Thorn. What is your... So these guys are coming in at you with cutlasses. What's your parry score?
5.
Cool. Okay. So they come stumbling in, tripping over ropes and sliding across the wet wood, and both of them just sort of clumsily slash towards you and miss. Alrighty. Della, two are going to shoot at you. They manage to get onto deck, and they sort of brace a couple muskets on their shoulders and fire. Okay, so that's a 6, so that explodes. 3, so 9. So 9 will hit you with a raise. Oh, no, it won't, because penalties. Moving deck, bad lighting. So 4 minus, so 5. So it'll hit you, but with no raises. What is your toughness score?
7.
Cool. So 2 shots ring out over the deck. You feel one graze your leg. It burns, but otherwise you just shrug it off, grit your teeth, and continue on as though nothing happened. Max. 2 shooting at you.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Hey, can't we just talk about this?
They
all I
say
got.
nothing back. That's okay. They say nothing back as their hands fumble around trying to find the trigger in the rain, and my dog's gonna scream and fire
It was
and
the howling
completely
wind in the
miss.
storm.
There you
Not
go.
big talkers.
Howling wind in the storm.
These guys aren't big talkers.
And last but not least, 2 more are going to come swarming towards you with cutlasses. Guy, you're going to get... What is your parry score?
5.
5. All right, that's a miss. So they come tumbling in with their cutlasses. One swipes for your head, you easily dodge out of the way, and another sort of gets caught up in your poncho and doesn't actually strike your body. Alrighty, so with that, we're gonna move to... So we have Sister Thorn next, followed by Della.
All right, so Sister Thorn, I would like to do. I have 2 things I would like to do. So the first thing, I would like to spend some power points to. I'm gonna do a total of. I'm gonna spend 3 to activate the holy symbol, and then I'm gonna do. So for medium blast template versus large blast template, if I wanted to get my allies in like a area of effect with me, would that be medium or large what I need to do for that?
You can hit them all with a medium.
Cool. So I'll spend +2 points for that for medium, and then I'm gonna spend +1 to make it strong to activate a holy symbol protection force field from these foul, infernal abominations of God, as she'll hold up her cross out to the creatures.
Okay, these ones are just regular humans.
Oh, these are
in case you were
just
thinking
humans.
they were the vampires.
Ah,
Yeah.
I was thinking they were
If you wanna
vampires. No,
modify
they're
it.
just pirates. I will.
Nope, that's okay.
They're not
Yeah,
vampires.
this is a different ship that's crashed into you.
This is a different
You're
ship.
chasing one ship,
Yes.
a different ship is cracked. Yeah,
Fair. These are just regular old pirates.
regular old pirates.
All right then. Never mind on the healing or the holy symbol.
I like you where you're going with that, though. That would have been awesome if
Thank
they
you.
were vampires.
Right? I was like, I was so focused on things red
I like
tide.
the idea that you
I
call
was,
it out and you're like, back foul. Oh wait, just pirates, and then instead just shoot one in the face.
Oh, don't worry. My second part of the movement was shooting the two people that did with me. We're gonna be to one of them, but you know, I'll just spend two actions to shoot each of the two guys that tried to hit me with their cutlasses.
Okay. Did you want to move out of melee with them or stay within melee?
I will move out of melee with them.
Okay. They'll get an attack on you as that happens,
Okay.
but they suck. So as you sort of step back, they slash at you, but they're just aiming for where you were, not where you're going to be. You can go ahead and do a pew pew. So you'll roll. This is going to be your shooting, and right now, due to the heaving of the deck and the lighting, you're going to be shooting at a -4.
Okay. Okay, so that is oh, there we go. Shooting is a D8. Cool. With -4. So the number that I get, I just then subtract the 4 from it. Like the
Yep.
total.
And
Okay.
don't forget to roll your wild die as well.
Yes.
So that's
okay.
that extra D6.
All right. So for the first one, that is going to be, I rolled a 7, so a 3 for the first one.
Okay. So first one's a miss.
Okay. And then it was a -2 to a -4, so then a -6. Let's try.
You'd spend a Benny to re-roll it.
That's true. I would like to spend a Benny to re-roll it because I just rolled a 3 on the dice and a. If I roll a 1
Sure.
on the wild, does that mean or is it only when I roll 1 on both of them that there's problems?
Only if it's on both.
Okay, so I just rolled a 3 and a 1. So I will roll, but like I'll spend a Benny to re-roll that to try again. Come on, dice. That's a 6. So that's a 0 for that. So 2 misses. Pew pew.
Was it a 6 on a 6?
Slip. No, it was a 6 on an 8.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately. So 2 misses. Probably like gets caught off by like a wave or something. Slips on the deck and is just like.
Oh, yeah.
Picks self up and is
Yeah.
like. Well, sure hope no one saw that there.
I saw it was great.
Yeah.
Oh. Max,
Fire,
no.
firing pistols. Firing pistols in the on a rolling
Yeah,
ship in a storm is not the easiest.
and maybe I'll take
but you
out my
almost hit.
knife.
All right. So after that, we've got Della.
All right. Now, I'm just going to shoot shit, so
Okay.
that's my...
So with your weapon, you have a Gatling pistol, which has a rate of fire of 3, which means
Okay.
and because it's a Gatling pistol, it always
That's what
fires
that
at that. You
means.
can't select. Yeah, you can't
Okay.
select to shoot at a rate of fire 1 and just squeeze off a single shot. It's spray and pray, right?
Cool.
So that does introduce a recoil penalty as well. Now, you could take the aim action, which
Okay.
would assist you in this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not going to move or anything, because the ones that attacked you weren't right up in your face, so it'll be a little bit easier for you.
No point moving then. Might as well just shoot them. Especially since they handily took out all my crew that was in between me and them.
Yeah, my God, that was so brutal.
There's nobody
Alright.
in between me and them. So I might as well just shoot them.
So the way aiming works, if you wanted to give this a go, so you would spend this entire turn aiming your ranged weapon. you would take no other actions, and then on your next turn, you'd get to ignore 4 points of penalties,
Okay.
or just add +2 to your roll.
Let's just try this first time, and I'll see if I can
Hell
actually
yeah.
hit, and then we'll go from
Hell yeah.
there. Okay.
Sounds good.
So, what do I roll?
So
I'm
you're
guessing
gonna
shooting?
roll shooting. Now, basically, when you do this with a rate of fire 3 weapon, you're firing 10 rounds. 3 of those
Okay.
rounds are you get to actually choose to hit. So you can actually technically aim at 3 different people, or you can aim all at one person. But basically, you're gonna wind up rolling shooting 3 times for this one shot.
Okay. Cool. Let's spread it out over a couple of them, then.
Sure. And you can always. I'm not sure if this is rules as written, but in my mind, you can choose like, oh, that guy's dead. I'm not going to waste a bullet into him. I'm going to move to the next guy. So.
Okay, sure. That works then. Okay, so I roll 3 times or just once and it does all 3 then?
You're going to roll a total of 3 times. Roll the first one, and we're going to see if that hits and whether we move on or not.
Okay, and that's a D10 and anything else, or just that?
D10 plus your wild die, because you always want to roll that. And
Which one?
the wild die basically is just your main character luck. And then, yeah, so we have lighting,
die
we
is a wild
have the
die?
rolling ship, D6.
D6, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking
And-
for rolling max on this, basically.
Yeah, well, you want to hit a target number of 4, and you have a -4 penalty right now. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I need to hit a target of 4. Do these add, or is it on each die that does that then?
It's they don't add together.
Okay, so it's on like
Yeah.
each of them. You want to get
Yeah,
4, but you're getting a -4 on what if you roll?
that's right.
Okay, cool. That was double nat ones on the first roll.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I think my roll might be D&D and mage. That's a botch.
Cool. Okay,
I
so
just, one of the sailors
Maybe I
stands up.
shoulda aimed
I'm
after
okay,
all."
really. Boof.
She takes a whole recoil and just
Christine.
goes right over the edge of the deck into the water.
I expected so much more from you.
I did too.
All right.
Okay, those dice are not playing
couple of things
nice.
are gonna
I
happen.
Switch.
Fair deuce. A couple of things are going to happen. First thing, your Gatling pistol, you get ready to fire. It starts that whine of that spinning cylinder. Everyone knows what that means. It's murder time. And then also, and it jams.
Yeah.
You're going to have to spend an action and a repair roll to get it working again.
All right.
Second thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get you to roll an evasion roll as a barrel that was on the deck snaps loose of its tie downs and rolls towards you.
All right. What is
So
an
if-
evasion roll?
That's a good question. I
I
know
don't
it,
see
but
it on
I've
my
never
sheet.
actually had to use it. Nope. I believe it's just going to be an agility roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I roll that with the wild die as well?
Yep.
Okay.
And while that happens, I'm going to double check myself.
I rolled a 9 and a 2.
9 and a 2. Okay. And with our -2 for that, you're fine.
I'm just seeing because I want to pitch something because I did not so great. So Sister Thorn like slips on the deck, knocks over the like bumps into the barrel, and it goes careening into Della.
So it's all Opal's fault. Okay.
Yeah, it's all Opal's fault.
Yeah. Nope,
to
I
know.
like that. So the barrel comes rolling towards you. You're going to take some damage, but you're not going to fall into the sea.
Woo!
Woo! So what is your toughness?
7.
7? Okay, so that's a 7. So you're going to take 7 damage, which means that you are now shaken. Shaken is a condition that is inflicted before you wind up taking wounds. Basically, at the start of your turn, you will have to roll a spirit roll to unshake. Otherwise, all you can do is move. You can perform no actions. You can, however, spend a Benny at any time, either now or any time before your next turn, to unshake immediately.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that.
Just gonna spend the Benny now? Sure.
Yeah. Let's not be shaken for a bit.
Okay, good. Alrighty.
But this
So
one set of
after
dice
Della.
is going goodbye. Cause
Fair.
fuck
Goodbye,
them.
dice. All right, so now we have Guy. It's your turn.
All right, I want to do 3 actions, and I believe I don't
Okay.
suffer any of the multi-action penalties for these actions because of the edges that I have. I want to cast a spell. I want to cast ammo whammy, and then I want to shoot twice.
Okay.
Once from each hand.
Perfect. Sounds good. So, ammo whammy, go ahead and roll your spell casting.
Oh, sorry, that's D8 and D6.
Correct.
All right, got a 3 and a 6. I'm going to re-roll the 6. That'll be 8.
8. All right, so that is a success with a raise. Does the spell descriptor of ammo whammy say anything happens on a raise?
I get to choose 2 abilities per shot. Sweet.
Nice. All right.
Okay. I'm going to choose the same 2 for both of them. I'm going to choose Bullet with your name on it, which adds +2 to my shooting roll because of all those pesky penalties. And Explosive. The shot causes damage in a small burst template. And
right.
I'm going to do that for both of them and try and aim for like as many as I can that are as close to each other as possible and just
Okay.
say, yee-haw, and just go.
Nice. All right, go ahead and make your shooting shots.
All right. Shooting is... And what were the penalties for the environment and everything? Like the slippery deck? and
Right
all
now,
that?
you're at a... since you're ignoring those penalties, you're at a -4.
-4?
Yeah.
Okay. And then +2 to my roll.
And then +2. Yeah, so you're
So
at a
-2.
-2 net.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 for the first one,
Okay.
and 4 for the second.
All
That's after the -2.
Perfect. So those both hit. The nice thing about shooting is that your target number is always 4, but there's all kinds of different penalties and modifiers that can happen to it. So
Gotcha. How does it work with the templates? Do I still just roll the 2d6 for damage?
yes, roll the 2d6 points to damage, and then I will, since we're not really like full on mapping it, I'll just make some figure out about how many you should hit.
Do you need the numbers separate or added together?
You can just add it together.
Okay. 6 for one shot and 9 for the other.
Okay. All right, so let's say, so we can resolve the 9 one. That's easy. I know that's well over their toughness. That's going to hit, I'm going to say in the relatively close quarters of the deck, you're going to hit 3 with that one. And so basically, you cast your ammo whammy. There's kind of describe what it looks like when you cast using your hex slinger abilities.
he's just gonna kind of just like use his thumb as he's drawing it and try and just like spin the barrel and just have the shaft of the pistols will just light up in a blue kind of color, and the guns will just kind of have like a little bit of a blue charge, or the bullets will have a little blue charge as they fire off, and like a neon bright blue.
All right. So as these sort of neon bullets, which it looks really cool in my head, strike into this pirate, you see it does exit out the other side before exploding sort of in the middle of three and just sort of blasting it apart. There's bits of wood that come flying up and just shred these poor pirates as you drop three to the ground.
Sweet.
And then the other one, their toughness is 5. You got a total of a 6, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's enough to do it. All right. So the other one you're going to fire, it's going to go straight into the face of one and explode within his skull, and the other is going to catch a piece of skull shrapnel into his face. Down he goes. Take a Benny for blowing the smoke off your gun.
Really? Sweet. Right on.
I tell you that things that I find amusing that sometimes get bennies. Every time. All right, now that loaded. Okay. All right, so moving on. We're moving on to, where are we? The guy. Oh, it was the sailor's turn, but they're all dead. So, ooh. That makes it Max, your turn.
Default. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. I have 2 powers I'm going to activate. Looking around at all of these like horrible things that are happening. You know, I think the problem is that we're not supposed to be on this deck. And I'm going to click my heels together, and I'm going to activate Fly as the gadget and circuitry that I have under my pants is going to illuminate, and I'm going to take to the sky. So that is, Fly is, I think, 3 power points, probably. So
Sister Thorn just does the cross.
Yep, 3. Okay, so I'm going to activate another power after this, so that means I'm at a -2 on both, right?
Correct.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be my weird science. That is these bullet dice are, that's 10 and a 6. Okay, so that's a 6. So that's a 14 and a 13. So we're going to go with the 14, or 12. 12 with the -2. So he's going to click his feet together. You're going to hear this like high-pitched, and he's going to rocket up into the air with like these big blue booties. And you know what? Because it's
now
cliche.
I'm picturing Uggs. Now I'm picturing Uggs when you said booties.
Yeah, you know, they are what they are. And then he's going to hold his hand out. It's not a gun. Hope you don't mind. And there's going to be like, you know, those like gears where like the gun up the sleeve thing? Except he's got like a giant diode that just goes in the middle. It's a repulsor. It's a you guys know what I'm doing here. I am going to use blast. So I'm going to have a blast. So blast costs 3. And I'm just going to kind of aim my magnetic force bolt right into the center of these pirates. If I want a modifier, do I pay extra? Is that how it works?
Yes, it costs extra power points, and I think it adds to the casting roll 2.
Okay, so I damage
Let me
plus
double check that.
2 is what it says.
Okay, you can see your target. Oh, I forgot you could do that. You can also, by the way, short a power by spending not enough power points.
Oh.
But bad things can happen, of course, when you do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your casting roll.
Weird science. That was almost really bad. That's gonna be is that a 6 or a 9? I think that's a 9. That's a 9. So 9. Is that a 7 then? Is it just -2, or do I minus an additional 2? Either way, it's a 5.
Yeah, either way, it's a 5. Let's presume right now, because I'm waiting for my PDF to load, that it's going to be the 5, because that's still a success.
I mean, I wouldn't get a raise anyway. So
learn
that's all
together
good.
later. Yeah. So
Sounds good. Then pumping that out, he is going to fly up and do. Wow, that dice rolled right into the trash.
The dice is like, nope.
Do damage dice ace?
oh yeah,
How many times?
Oh shit, really?
as many times as you continue to ace.
Okay, hold on. 12, 5. Oh, what? 8. Okay, hold on. That's 25 damage to everything in a medium blast template.
Okay. Medium blast template. Man, it's a good thing all your
Maximum
sailor pals
pulse!
are already dead.
This is just making up for the last like Savage Worlds thing that you did with,
That I
with
was in.
Stu, where
The one
you
that Travis ran.
Yeah, the one that Travis ran. Yes, Arnavs was in Stu that ran. Travis ran, and you like rolled like dog that entire little
yeah.
mini series.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
Furiosa. She was great.
I was watching, slightly off track here, but I was watching, Travis just did an interview on the Savage Goose's channel
Ooh.
about Scarred Lands, and spent some time talking about the undead legionnaires or whatever it was that you were. And I just kept thinking about that character. I was like, damn, that was so good.
She was so fun.
Anyway.
She was so dumb. So yeah, does that beat their toughness?
Just by a little bit, Kelly. So medium blast template, close quarters. Oh my god, that is. No, I don't want to update this right now. That is going to take out. Jesus.
No, not him. He helps my friend Opal.
No.
Oh no, you killed Jesus. No. So that's
No, I
going to
killed
take out
Jesus.
6 of them. One of them could have been named Jesus, and you never bothered to check their name tags.
One of them's named Zeus. That's a name.
Could be. But yeah, so you just basically with a what did you say? It was sort of like a magnetic pulse.
It's a electromagnetic pulse. Yes.
Actually, yeah. So it just sort of bursts out, and aided by the rain and the wet deck, they all just sort of a bunch start shaking and quivering as they're electrocuted, and little bits of metal come flying towards them, attracted by the pulse, and they fall quite dead, smoking and riddled with shrapnel.
Nice. And then I will.
Nice.
I'll take my last action to go. All right, your turn.
And it is indeed someone else's turn. It is the pirate captain's. She runs aboard onto your ship from hers. I'm not going to make you roll a notice roll, but you all notice that she looks kind of puzzled. Like she's not 100% sure what's going on right now. But she sort of shrugs her shoulders and charges in. And can't actually make it to you from where she was. But she's coming in with a cutlass, leaving her gun aside. And that's that round. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. All right. So we do have... Oh, no jokers in play yet. But Della will get a new card. And Guy gets a second card. All right. So right now, as it stands, we have the pirates going first. Followed by... Oh, no, sorry. Sister Thorn going first. Followed by the pirates. Followed by Della, who pulled a 3 and then an 8. Guy... Oh, sorry. Guy, then Della. Sorry. Because Guy, I'm assuming you want to go with that 8 and not the 3?
Yeah, and let's spend a Benny.
Yeah. You might spend a Benny? Okay.
Do it.
All right. So, you can either have a 10 or a joker.
Let's do the Joker.
Okay. So, what a joker is going to do is it's going to give you +2 on any action that you attempt to do this round. You're going to get +2 to damage for any damage rolls you roll this round. As well, you're going to take an extra Benny so that one you just spent comes right back to you.
Oh my god.
And you get to choose when you go. Now, I will say, when you choose when to go, you can be doing that in the middle of someone else's action, and that's called, funny enough, interrupting them. And you have to roll an athletics to interrupt their action, which you would get a +2 on because of your joker. And we do have Maximilian right now coming in last at number 2.
Man.
Does anyone else want to spend a Benny?
I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hard to
I'm
beat
good.
an ace.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
I decide to go whenever?
Yep.
I want to go before the pirates.
Okay.
Like,
So you'll go after Sister Thorn.
perfect.
Okay. Christine, did you want to spend a Benny to try to get higher than an 8?
I'm gonna hold off. I might need those in the
Okay.
next round.
You might. No more crit fails. Alrighty, so Robin, what does Sister Opal Thorn do?
All right, Sister Opal Thorn is getting a bit nervous by all of these nasty little pirates, and it's a bit hard for her to shoot apparently. So she's again going to she's going to just start to pray and ask, and she's gonna start citing Genesis, and at the end she said, "In the end, and as the Lord said, let there be light." And I would like to blind as many as I can in a... I'm going to spend a total of 4 extra power points to get it to be a large blast template and also strong to shake off the effect for that. So I'll spend 6 total power points to try and blind as many of these guys in a large... blasty blast area.
That's nasty. I love
Alrighty.
it.
Yeah. So now I roll spirit to do this? Yep. Okay.
Or faith. Faith, sorry.
Right, faith. Because you gotta have faith. I'm going to use my glowing, sparkly yellow dice for, the light of God. I'm going to spend a Benny to re-roll that because I rolled a 3 and a 5. So I.
Okay, well, 5 will make it.
Oh, will it? Okay. Rolling higher doesn't really do anything, does it?
I think it makes it harder for them to shake off. Oh no, they get a -4 to all their things if you get a raise.
So
Instead of a -2.
what is a raise again? Just refresh.
Oh wait,
my
no, sorry.
memory.
So a raise is when you get 4 higher than your target number. So right now your target number is 4.
Okay, so I should roll an 8.
So if you get an 8,
Yeah, let's do it. I'll spend a penny
No,
and
I-
risk and see.
yeah.
Or would I? Or
Alright.
so if I roll lower, it doesn't work. I don't get to choose. Correct? I have to. If I spend a penny to re-roll, I have to choose the new higher roll.
no,
Oh no. Oh, okay.
no.
All right.
The only way you'd be stuck with this is if you roll a critical fail.
Fair. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for the lulz here. I rolled a 6, so I rolled a 1 higher. So, you know, it's fun. Anyways. So yes, blind. So they will. The vigor roll. So, success.
Yes.
Penalty roll. And then a vigor roll. So now they have a -2 to shake off the thing, and also -2 to all actions. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Perfect.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Excellent. Blind them with the Lord's light.
Excellent. Alrighty. And did you wish to move or maneuver anywhere?
I'm gonna take a step behind Della and Guy. Maneuver myself behind
Okay.
them.
Perfect.
And I'll
Frontliners
be-
to the front.
Exactly. And then I'll stay back.
Okay. Alright, so then we're going to have Guy. You wanted to go now?
Yeah. So I have a hindrance called arrogant, and when I was looking at that up in the core book, it says that I try and go after the strongest foe that I can see.
Yep.
So I don't know if that has any mechanical effect on things, but I figure the captain is
Not
probably
really.
pretty badass, and I'm
Yeah,
obviously
good target.
better than the captain. So
Clearly.
I started blasting, and that's D10 and D6. My ammo whammy lasts 5 rounds, so now it's at
Oh,
4.
jeez, okay.
I'm going to use 2 shots for this turn. Because of, I'm going to do bear shot, loaded for bear, and bullet with your name on it. So my penalty should be 0 because of
Yep.
the Joker one, and then I do 2d8 damage instead of 2d6.
Right on.
All right, so that's 7 to hit on the first attack, and 5 to hit on the second. So no raises,
No,
but
but
that'll
still a hit, so that's always nice.
12, 13, 14 damage from the first shot,
Jesus.
and 16 damage from the second. And the same
Jesus,
magical
all
blue,
right.
like, and I'm just like,
Okay. So. Sorry, it's very hard for me to focus because I have a tiny dog licking my ankles right now. All right.
Fair.
-2 to all the
I would
NPCs
also.
rolls for distractions.
Right?
It's real distracting, guys. So go ahead and. Oh wait, no, you already rolled. So it's gonna be so damage for you is gonna be 2d8, and you're actually gonna add an extra damage die
That
to
was
each of those for the raises.
Yep, that was 14 and 16 for the damage rolls.
Okay. Oh, okay. You already added the extra die for getting.
Yep.
Oh no, you didn't get raises. My
the,
brain is.
I added the +2.
Yeah, no. Like I said, the licking upon my ankles is very distracting.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Hello, Raid. All right. So that's going to be. Jesus, that's 1, 2. Shaken, wound. Okay. All right. So your little neon bullets. One catches her right in the knee, and her leg goes out from under her. She sort of stumbles down, tries to get back up, and the other one takes her right dead in the middle of the forehead.
I'm gonna twirl my guns and put them back in their holsters. Combat's over, guys. We're done here. Captain's dead.
Captain is dead. And that's good, because that means I don't have to remember her in initiative. Okay. And that's guide done. Alright, so then we have Della.
All right. Do any of them look like they're gonna turn tail and fuck off now that guy has done his thing?
So the cool thing is they don't have anywhere to run to,
This is true.
because their ship is also sinking.
So we're all fucked. Okay.
Everybody's fucked.
Except for Max, flied around up there.
Yeah, Max is. Yeah, how long does fly last?
That's a great question.
Well-
It actually doesn't say. It says the duration is instant. So, oh wait, no, that's blast.
Saying instant, it's just like done. And you just
It's not fly,
Yeah,
it's
no,
jump.
my boots are powered by SpaceX technology. I crash into the moon.
Max is
Duration
just like,
5.
guys, I'm
5
flying.
what? No one knows.
5 turns, and you can
5
spend
rounds.
1 power point to expend it by another 5.
Well, fine, you know.
All right. Well, are there any pirates right in front of me or near me?
Oh yeah, there's plenty near you. Yeah.
Like right near me, like they're in my face and I need to worry about them?
Not so much so as that they're like right in your face about to attack you.
Okay. All right, I will
Oh,
try
yeah, they were
and
supposed
fix
to
my
have a
damn
turn
gun
there.
then.
That's okay. Okay. So go ahead and make a repair roll.
All right. Repair. What's a repair roll? Should I have repair on my
So if you don't
sheet?
have the repair skill on there, then it's going to be a D4 minus 2.
Ooh.
But you get to
fun.
roll a d6 as
But
well.
you still roll your wild die.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is actually a 4 and a 6.
Perfect.
Am I supposed to keep rolling those? Or is it just done on this type of roll?
I mean, you can if you want. Any raises aren't really going to do anything on this particular roll. You spent an action. You've cleared the jam,
Cool.
which is ultimately a good thing, but also sad that you had to do it.
Kind of jam was
Now
it?
I did skip Strawberry Lone Star. Now I did accidentally skip the pirate's turn.
That's okay.
That's okay.
They were,
I mean,
they
I'm
were
good with
stunned.
that.
They were stunned by the death of their captain
Yeah, they were
and
so.
by
You
the
know-
dog licking your ankle.
Yeah, he's
that's just
actually
the pirates groveling.
small update. Small update. He's moved to the other foot and is licking my toe. Real unpleasant. Kind of hate it.
Yes, good. We sent. We got. He got the message correct.
He's
to
an agent of
distract you
God.
During. Yes. Yes.
Or of dog.
Or of dog. I keep getting those mixed up.
You are dyslexic, so that's fine.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. They're fighting. Okay. So. Maximilian, 2 of them are going to shoot up at you.
I'm gonna zoom around. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I'm going to throw my dice upon the floor. 1 second. All right. So that one misses. That one is a miss because reasons. All right.
Because I'm just so cool.
Yeah, you're just so darn cool. They're just like, man, I can't
They're
shoot down that
blinded.
guy.
They're blinded by God.
It's true.
thought they were
You did
blinded by
pretty
your
much hit
light.
most of them on the ship. Oh yeah, I guess they should take a vigor roll to shake that.
see. You will fail.
Oh, cool. Doesn't say. If I were a pirate, my figure would be that. And yeah, I got it. Cheeks head. Okay, so one of those two did manage to wipe the schmutz from his eyes, as it were, wipe the god out of his vision, and then still missed, but he's not blind. And
Have you seen the Lord, my child?
And there's two more who figure they cannot possibly take a guy in a gunfight, so they're going to come after him with cutlasses.
Rude.
First, they're going to do that vigor roll to not be blind and fail and fail. So they're just sort of swinging blindly at where they think you are. They're at what, minus... Yeah, that's a miss. And I see no reason to spend my bennies on them.
Wait, you get bennies too?
I get one benny for every player.
Rude.
Do you get Denny's?
Do you get extra? Can we award you bennies?
Yeah, right? Can we give you pennies?
You can't. I get extras when one of my guys gets a joker.
Gotcha.
And if I have a wild card NPC, they also get their own pool of bennies, but mine died before I could do anything about it, so...
Weird.
Have you considered not putting them against us?
No, I hadn't considered that, because
No,
that's kind of the whole
'cause they're the-
conceit of this adventure.
Oh, I see.
And so the ones right by Sister Thorn, still blind, but they're gonna wave their cutlasses and hope for the best. Oh, sweet Christmas! No, that's nothing. All right, and Della. Okay, well that one. So I'm just decided now that when an extra, so that's like a mook, a minion character, rolls a 1 on this particular ship, because there's a lot going on here, they are going to suffer a critical failure. Normally, I don't know if extras can, because they don't have a wild dice to roll, but I think for fun's sake, we're going to do that now. So 1 is going to lunge forward towards Della. Della's just going to step gently out of the way. It's not hard. His aim is terrible because he's been blinded. And he's just going to trip, go over the side of the ship into the water, Wilhelm scream, and...
With that very
just hear
gentle
sploosh.
sidestep, can I kind of like just have like helped him along his way just a little?
Absolutely.
Yes.
He just goes tumbling over into the water. The other one, he tries to come in and swing at you, but now that you've moved, you're not in the same place you were before he was blinded, and he's just sort of going to swing at the air a few times inefficiently. Alrighty. And that brings us to Max.
All right, how many of these pirates are left?
A fair few. Let's see.
Well, I just like that.
About 15.
Well, let's fix that. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's fire 3 volleys of well, how many of them are right next to my friends?
6.
Okay, you said there are how many? 10?
15.
Okay, cool. That means I'm going to fire 3 volleys. I'm going to fire 2 volleys at the other 9, if they're clustered at all.
Okay.
And then I'm going to I guess, almost be out of power points. So I think that'll be what I do.
Okay,
So
you're
I'll just
firing
do-
3 volleys?
I'll just fire the 2 volleys.
The 2, okay.
Yeah, so -2, -2.
Yep.
Okay, that is a 5. So that's
Okay.
Oh wait, that is not a success because of the -2. I'm gonna spend a Benny to re-roll those.
Okay.
Waja. Okay, that is a 14.
Considerably better.
Considerably better, right? And then second one's going to be a 4. So considerably not as better. So what did I say? 14 for the first one, so that's 3 raises? 3 raises, right?
2 raises.
Yes, that's the way math works. Okay, so for these raises, that means that does it keep doing more damage? Because it
With
says
the more raises you get?
yeah.
No,
Okay, so
you
it's only
get the 1 extra,
okay, cool. So 3d6 to that area.
I think.
Yeah, it says 3d6 with a raise, so it doesn't say more than that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one's going to do. Okay, 3, 5, 11, 15.
Okay. That's another. That's template.
And the second's going to do 9.
Okay. 9. That's still gonna drop them. So you're gonna take out 7 of 9. No, Jerry Ryan.
Jerry, no!
Right? Literally was unmuting to say that. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, and then I'm gonna fly around being like, nah, you can't hit me. You can't hit me. You just can't. Please don't. That's me.
Perfect. And, and because a Joker was drawn last round, we will shuffle the deck. And we'll not press the wrong button to do that. And we'll deal out some cards. Just a few cards there. All right, so we've got 6 pirates left. Oh, also what happens at the end of this round is more of the ships sink and less deck is available. Now, because not too many of you have moved around, and I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants as far as mapping goes, I'm going to say you guys are all okay. You're not
Yay.
being sucked into the ocean at this particular juncture.
Yay.
But be aware that the space in which you are trying to maneuver has shrunk.
Wait, even me? That's the air. The air shrunk.
The air shrunk,
Yep.
Kelly.
The air shrunk.
Oh no.
Gravity has,
All right.
there's a black hole opening up and it's
Curse
just like,
you, Isaac Newton.
just, no, sorry, I'm laughing because I
All
just saw your whole green screen take from the dog.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Just,
Yeah, he'll do that.
All right, so initiative as it stands, we have Della going first with an ace. We have Sister Thorn with a queen. We have Max with a 10. We have Guy with a 9, and or 4 if you wish to go with a 4. And the rest of the pirates are on a 4.
Before the pirates, I'm happy. I have no reason to go before the rest of my crew, especially because, like, the fight's already over. The captain's dead.
Yeah,
You're really sure of
and
that.
that's your kill. And they can't take that away from you. All right, then. So that gives us Della. You have a repaired Gatling pistol.
I would like to shoot some people.
I would
Hopefully
love for
doing
you
it
to shoot
better
some
than I
people.
did last time. All right.
That
So
was
I'm rolling
so
3 times,
unfortunate.
correct?
Yeah.
Cool. And it's my D10 and my D6. All right. Cool. That is a 6 and an 8 on the first one.
Okay.
Okay. Is that one where I'm supposed to re-roll the 6 again and see if it keeps re-rolling?
I was gonna say if one of those was the top, then yeah, you'll
Okay.
keep rolling.
We're gonna be here a while, folks.
One sec. This is finally making up for it.
This is why I knew
All right.
you'd like this
That
game.
re-rolled 5 times. Or 5 times it rolled 6.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
So we're at 30 to hit.
Praise.
Okay.
Praise.
Okay, so on that one-
praise.
All right. Should I do each roll and then we resolve the rest of the stuff afterwards? Or whatever comes out of it afterwards?
let's just see if this person dies with the damage that you've dealt.
How could they not?
So I believe you're at 2d6 with that shot. I believe, right? That's your damage.
Yes, damage is 2d6.
All right, so it's 3d6 because of your raises. Unfortunately, that doesn't go up, but your damage die can also ace a bazillion times. So let's see.
Okay. So I
how the
roll
murder goes.
just it, right? There's no wild on top of that one as well. It's
Yeah,
just
no wild
2d6.
for the damage.
That one rolled a 6.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So that was the 1 damage die that exploded. That's a 2 on the 2nd damage die. And that's a 4 on the 3rd damage die. So 2 6s, a 2 and a 4.
So 6, 18.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool. All right, so that's that one. Go ahead and roll your
Next.
other shooting. I'm assuming you're aiming for like different people.
He's
Yes,
aiming
I
for their
think so.
like genetic code with those rolls.
All right. Well, one sec,
But-
because that was my 10 that exploded that time.
She pulls the trigger and suddenly it's not a pirate, it's an iguana because she just like punched
All right.
out some of its DNA.
These sparkly dice from Krista are making up for everything. Okay.
It's beautiful.
So my D10 went 3 times,
Okay.
and I got a
So
2 on the
30.
D6.
Okay.
I
So
don't think
30,
she has to aim anymore. It's just a line of destruction in front of her gun.
basically.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do
So-
damage for that one.
Is that 3 damage dice again?
That's gonna be 3 damage dice again.
Okay. That is a 4, a 2, and a 1, so 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Not quite as brutal.
Nope. All right,
All
next
right.
one. All right, that is a 5 on the D10 and a 6 on the D6. Okay, it rolled 3 times.
All right. So,
Where
Those
does
dice are
Krista get
making up
these
for
dice?
that botch.
They're like, oh, we feel sorry for what that other set did to you.
all right. So you're gonna roll damage dice 3 times again.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to write this down. Okay. So that is 28.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, a 3, and then a 6 4 times.
So you clear that jam from the first round. You pull up your pistol again, aim it out. We hear that whine of it starting to spin up again, and you move your arm across in a sweep. A spray of bullets flies out. 2 of the pirates that you hit basically just turned into a red mist, and the remaining just kind of looks around confused before you see the blood beginning to pour out of the hole in his chest as he slowly drops down.
That's better.
And that was marked down that used 10 bullets out of your 50 round drum.
Okay.
And we don't really have to worry about innocent bystanders in this instance. So perfect. All right.
No collateral.
No collateral.
Excellent.
Alrighty, so that brings us to Sister Thorn.
Okay.
There's currently 3 pirates left.
3 pirates left.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, 4, but
4. Oh. I think, hold on, I'm gonna,
yeah, take your time.
do. Yeah, I think, is anyone close to me, or are they all kind of at range, is the question of where they are.
There was a couple blind ones that attempted to hit you. Because they were blinded, they did so badly. I will say that you are not within melee range.
Okay. I'm not gonna do multiple actions, but she will try and she'll take out a pistol and try and shoot one of them pirates.
Alrighty.
Alright, data shooting, a D8 and a D6. Penalties are still -4 currently.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna spend a Benny to re-roll that, because I keeps taunting me with that 7 there. Nope, that's gonna be a 2 miss. That's gonna be a miss from good old Sister Thorn there. I need to go back to praying to the Lord, apparently. Y'all, we're on a sinking ship. Can I move to higher ground if we're lower? Basically, I'm trying to scoot away from the water.
Yeah. You're essentially on like a mid deck right now, so there is still the upper deck that you can go to.
All right, Sister Thorn's gonna go to the upper deck.
Yeah, or you could start trying to climb a mast, I suppose.
No,
Just
I have
grab my
stronger
boot.
smarts. Can I try and grab onto Max's boots?
How high up were you, Max?
I mean, just floating around out of range, but like, you know, with the power of God and anime on her side, maybe she'll be able to do it.
Anime on my side.
I'd say if you want to make an athletics roll, you could try to jump up and grab his boots.
Sure, let's do it for the lulz, because it's a D4
No,
for me.
do it for the Lord.
I'll do it for the Lord and also
Jump
the
up and
lulz.
grab my ankle, being like, "You're not going to heaven without me."
I love that.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, I rolled a 4 on the D4, so
Okay, so that aces.
another 4,
Oh my God,
Nice
Lord,
one,
give you
H.
strength.
and then a 1. Okay, so that is 2 4s, and then a 1.
So
5.
9.
So 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
even
nine.
with the -2 I was planning on giving you for the deck being slippery, that would you'd still be able to sort of like hop up, and brace your foot against the rail, and push off
Yeah.
and grab his ankle, and now your boat's just kind
Whoa!
of.
You ever seen how a one-legged duck swims?
You're not going to heaven without me.
Whoa! Starts spiraling out.
And Max, it's your turn.
I'm going to aim myself over toward the other boat with this crazy church lady. I have a pace of 12, I think, while I'm flying.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of, yeah.
Does it say anything in there about like flying carrying capacity?
It doesn't. I think it just basically gives me like my normal flying capacity. So like, fly
Yeah.
allows me to soar at a pace of 12 or twice that with a raise. I may not run. So I think it just basically gives me an extra dimension to play with.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say is because you have this extra weight that's a little unwieldy, I'm going to reduce your pace just down to 10.
Oh, that's more than fair. So yeah, I guess he's gonna like slowly carry her to the other boat. And
Aren't
Which
they
is
both
also sinking, I'll
sinking?
point out.
are they both
Yeah.
sinking? Oh,
Yeah, they're both sinking.
Oh, they're both
That's why the
sinking.
pirates
Oh.
don't know what to
Wait.
do because both boats are
is there
sinking.
a lifeboat?
No. It's
Wait a-
sinking.
The lifeboat's sinking
The
too. That's
lifeboat is
just
sinking.
the dinghy going down.
Everything's sinking. And you'll notice as you're sort of flying over there, thing you haven't even really moved yet, you'll notice that there are bodies in the water now, some of which are bleeding, and you see dark shapes under the surface.
Oh look, some friendly fish. We're going up. Woo, 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 woo. I'm heading up towards like the crow's nest or something.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely get to the top of the mast.
Hey guy, avert your eyes. Don't look up or habit.
Guy looks up and then fires a flare because that's something I can do with ammo whammy.
Up her,
But
up
not
her
up her
habit?
habit.
Not up her habit.
That's a.
I'm just
that's
gonna
a choice.
fire a flare up into the air. It's going to be that neon blue, bright. It illuminates the area completely for a minute. Gets rid of
Okay.
any darkness penalties for.
Okay, great.
But I figure if there is anyone nearby, hopefully it'll
Sure.
help a little bit. But most importantly, he's also greedy. So he's going to go loot the body of the captain.
Okay. You're going to do that right this second?
Yep.
No problem.
Priorities.
Absolutely.
They're all dead, right?
All right. There's a couple still stumbling around blind.
Oh, well, you know what? The fight's over. So, loot the captain.
Yeah. So she is going to have so she's got a cutlass. She's got a large knife. She has a sawed-off shotgun. She's got a pretty sweet hat, but not like... She's not like a super rich pirate captain by any means, but it is a pretty nice hat. Little frilly. She's got decent boots, but I think they're probably too small for you. And let's see if she's got any money on her. She's got $3.
$3. I'm rich. Any
I mean,
ammo for
this
the
is
shotgun?
like 1884, so
Yep. Any ammo for the shotgun?
ammo for the shotgun. Yes, she will have 10 shells.
10 shells. Cool. Take the shotgun and the money.
Okay,
That'll be my turn.
sounds good. All right, so it's their turn. At this point, well, let's roll their vigor rolls to not be blind. Nope. So as one stumbles around, trying to figure out where he is. Piece of the forward mast that that their ship crashed into, it's been swinging for a while. It breaks off, and he can't roll evasion because he's blind and can't friggin' see it. So that's just gonna do damage to him.
A peaceful death.
And that's gonna ace. And that's gonna ace. And that's gonna ace.
Instantly dead. Peaceful death for that pirate.
So he's
You're
sort of
welcome.
stumbling around. This piece of mast breaks off and just plummets down and just spears right through his abdomen into the deck. Now there's 3 pirates left who can't see anything.
I kind of want shish kebabs
At this
now.
point, it's a macabre way you've made that association, Christine. I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that guy's super dead. Anyway, I'm gonna say, what with there being 3 of them, and they're blind and clueless, and again, not entirely sure where they are or what they're doing, or why they're doing this, they are going to... They're more or less just gonna give up, and they're just trying to find like anything that feels like it's gonna float that they can hang on to. And the ships will begin sinking a little further, but we will call the combat there. Oops. Okay.
Get
So
in the
while you're
barrel.
still flying, yeah, we're gonna go full Hobbit. Everyone get in a barrel.
Roll.
So while you're still flying, Kelly, I'm going to... You're in the best place, especially with that flare, to sort of get a lay of the land as it is right now. So below you can see the 2 ships are sinking. You can see now that those dark shapes, definitely fins cresting the water. There's sharks in the water. And they begin circling the bloody wreckage. As
boy.
I guess I haven't quite explained what this area is like to you guys. So you've chased this ship, the Cascadia, into an area known as the Maze. And what the Maze is some years ago now, I can't remember exactly, my brain wants to say 1872, a massive earthquake shook the coast of California and basically splintered the land into all these huge mesas with water in between. So basically you're currently floating in the sea with these tall mesas above you, the almost sheer cliffs. As everyone knows, pirates do indeed stalk the maze, as well as all kinds of creatures like sharks and maze dragons, and there's also towns built atop many of the mesas. But as it is right now, it's middle of the night, it's dark. The flare has definitely provided some light, but from where you are right now, Kelly, I don't know that you can make out much of a way out of here for everybody. And as
sister?
you're sort of flying around there,
Start praying.
I will say, as you're sort of flying around, I don't know if you want to try to find some
I would
wreckage to cling on to.
I would love to find anything that will save my sorry excuse for a life.
Yeah, there's enough bits of floating mast or planks, all of you will be able to find something to cling on to.
Wait,
There is a door, but only
Stu?
one person can fit on that. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a deal with the devil.
Yes.
How much
Okay.
floating metal is nearby?
Floating metal?
Or metal?
How much are you hoping for?
I want to create a raft that can fit 4 people. Using my metal magic. It can be wood, it can be riveted together by metal, but I'm gonna Magneto my way out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. So I believe if we're going to do that, we need to, if you're going to make a deal with the devil, we got to do a little poker here between you and me.
You spend
Okay,
a
so-
penny.
Spend a penny.
You
Okay.
Determine what the spell is, and it doesn't even have to be a spell you know. But
Okay.
you got to take a look at the rank of the spell.
Okay, so it does have
For
to be a
later.
spell. So I am going to use the spell. Oh God, what was it? There was one. I almost took it, but I didn't have enough stuff. It was not illusion. Yeah, illusion. Come on, just hop on, guys. Protection, pummel, object reading, quickness, shape change. It's right at the end, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's here. Metal mages.
Mages. Or maybe it's under the
Oh.
metal mage stuff.
Maybe your deal with the devil is different than the huckster one. So I was telling you
It's
huckster
it's
one. I don't know. if it's
fairly
different.
similar, actually.
It's basically the same. Is it
Metal
Breakdown?
mages. No, it's the opposite of that. It's
mend?
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Repair damage done to complex machines, essentially any device. Yeah, so I guess, yeah. Mend would kind of work.
I'll say that we can make it work. For
I'll
you to
resurrect that
sort
dinghy.
of- Yeah, I'll say we can sort of between like using your magic to like bend metal and sort of like make nails out of chain links. We'll say that we can essentially cast mend on a small portion of the ship to sort of build somewhat of a raft for you.
Is basically the idea of what I'm going for, yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
we can do that for sure.
I don't have to use power points if I'm making a deal with the devil, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
You
Good.
you have to get a hand that's good enough in poker to pay for the whole thing, using only power points from your deal with the devil. You're not allowed to use your own.
Good, because
And
I
if
only
you
have
get
one
less
left.
Than, yeah, if you get less than, then there's a more chances of bad things to happen. And then after the poker game, you make a roll with various adjustments depending on how your hand goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different for you. For a huckster and hexslinger, they're making deals with demons, with deals with manitous. For mad scientists, the way they sort of come up with the ideas for a lot of their infernal devices is they hear whispers. They hear whispers of designs and they follow that until they've created something that sometimes they don't even understand.
Now, do I have
called infernal devices?
do I have 20 pounds of loose metal within arm's reach?
We'll say if you come down sort
I
of
will.
into the mess of everything, 20 pounds of loose metal can be had if we do this
Perfect.
quick enough before things sink down too much further.
Sounds good. Then I'll have an extra card.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so how do we do this?
Because that's just a couple chains. So you're gonna start with an occult roll.
Okay. Is occult not weird science?
Nope, this is gonna be occult.
Okie doke. Okay, there's the D. You know what? I'm just going to use the other set so I can actually see it. Okay. Okay. 9.
Okay. All right, so you got a raise, which means you're going to get an additional 2 cards.
Hey!
And 1 extra card for that 20 pounds of metal. All right, so what I'm going to do, Kelly,
Okay.
give me a sec so you can see what's on the thingamajogger here.
Okay.
That's right, thingamajogger.
Thingamajogger.
Is I'm going to just sort of share my screen here. Zoom. So you're going to try to make yourself a poker hand.
Okay.
And that's the cards you've got there.
So, and I can't do any, I can't discard. So it's stud, basically?
No, let's see.
Okay.
Yep, no discarding. No discarding and getting more draws.
1, 2. I mean, I've got a pair, basically. Like, that's the best I'm seeing. I don't quite have
Yes,
enough for a flush.
best
I'm
I
1
see too.
shy. Yeah, I've got 2 3s. That's the best. And you're gonna get a straight flush.
Okay.
Thankfully, you don't have to play against somebody. Whatever you get
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
hand is like how many.
Oh,
power
I don't
points
have
you
to play against Stu. I thought it was I had to play a deal with him.
No.
Wouldn't
all
that
right.
be fun?
2, so what, a pair gives me 3 power points, which is all I need to activate the power.
There you go.
Yeah. Mend 3 power points, allows me to mend complex machines, so I heal a wound. This is basically like a success is repairs 1 wound, so it's basically held together by duct tape.
You still have to
Yeah.
make the spellcasting roll.
Do you still have to on
yeah.
top of that? The weird science roll?
Yep.
Yep. So it's just
Yep.
a normal one because you got enough power points for it.
Okay. And it allows me to use powers that I don't have access to.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Weird.
That's kind of one of the main benefits is just
Okay.
being able to pull it out of nowhere.
That is
I
a
think
10.
we all start with less power points than like blessed characters
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's a 10. All right.
10.
So you successfully cast it with a raise.
Ooh. All right, everybody, hop on. This ship's gonna
Am I
get us
supposed to let
halfway to
go?
Sarasota.
Am I supposed
Or
to let
does-
go of you now?
So he's like waving his hands around, causing
that
like
whole-
magnets to go. cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Well, you probably want to let go, otherwise you might be reconsidering your vows soon. I'll hop in the boat.
Don't hop too hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing still floating, so Della's gonna jump in that too.
All
I
right.
will let go
Is
of
anyone going to help
Max's
the
foot.
blind pirates?
The what?
Is anyone going to help the blind pirates? Or are you just going to leave them be on whatever scraps they find?
Well, I guess
Would
it's
that
better
be
mean,
a
if
I
sin?
think they made their
Would
bed.
that be a sin? If I did?
Oh, hey, Stu, can you turn your face back on?
Well, yeah, we want to see your beautiful
Oh
face.
yeah,
we
sorry, I
help
forgot my face was
them-
off.
they might carry on to rob other people.
So really, in the long run, we are preventing sin.
You know what? But I don't think that them being eaten by sharks is fair either. So I'll take up my pistol. And pew, pew.
That's really the humanitarian thing to do.
I will say a
Better
prayer
than
for
them being
their
eaten alive by
souls.
sharks.
I'll pray for their souls. May the Lord forgives all. May they find grace in the kingdom of heaven.
See?
Is
They're going
Grace
to
that
heaven now.
dancing girl that we met back in Seattle? Didn't realize she
I
died.
don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
Grace, the dancing girl from Seattle. Keep up, Sister Opal. Come on.
As soon
Della?
as the pirates
I
are
got it.
shot,
That gun is nice.
they fall they fall into the water, and you just see and hear the sharks tearing them to pieces.
Mercy.
Well, aren't we
Yeah.
down in
Better
a rat
them than us.
predicament here?
Favorite underwear was inside of my suitcase, too.
My
Had
horse.
rhinestones.
So, as far as those of you with horses and any larger luggage, they were not on that ship.
Yay!
You were not able to get them to the Tacoma on time. They will actually be arriving in Lost Angel by train.
I like the
So,
idea
like, your
that the horses
luggage-
are the horses get to stay at the Four Seasons and wait for us. With like
Yeah,
mud masks
basically.
on and cucumbers on their eyes.
That's great. So we've been hunting a vampire, right? Do we know anything about vampires since we've been hunting one? Is that a roll?
That would be an occult roll.
What if you don't have a cult on your sheet?
You can make a common knowledge roll minus, I'd say -2.
All right.
Actually,
spend a
-4
penny.
now that I think about it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna spend a penny because I got one.
Okay.
-4, so that's 6, 7, or 7.
5.
Okay.
Because I got
Okay.
I rolled a 6 on one of the dice.
Nice. So you know more or less what a vampire is. It's some of you may have even dealt with Nosferatu in the South before. You know, there's best way to kill him is generally decapitation, which can be said for just about anything, to be fair.
Fire?
You know that they're bloodsuckers.
You can't decapitate fire.
And you know that they hunt at night. If anyone does have a cult and want to make an occult roll regarding the storm, you may do so.
Ooh, I would love to do that.
Sure.
I do not do that. A 3 and a 2.
Yeah, it sure doesn't do that.
All right, that's
This
a 4 and a 6.
Storm sure is normal.
4 and a 6. All right, Della with a 4 and a 6. You realize that the kind of magic that you would need to bring up a storm like that and to have it end so quick and be so focused, that indicates huge power. And so this isn't the work of some mere huckster or warlock or what have you. This is something altogether different. And I would say it's not something that you're familiar with any Nosferatu being able to do.
Do you think he's got somebody on his side? I've never seen it or heard of one of them being able to do a storm like this fast and this quick.
No, this is truly only the Lord's work. Willing.
You're saying that the Lord sent the storm at us?
No, but I don't think it is one of them Nosferatu.
big guy!
Can you not take the load? The sarcasm.
Do you need
Don't
a second?
sass Jesus.
Exactly. Don't sass Jesus, boy.
Well, if he's got any help, or if she's got any help, got a bullet with her name on it.
Forgot?
Their name too, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking about the
reload my guns.
vampire. That makes a lot more sense. All right. Well, Sister Opal, real sorry to have to ask you this, but I think you're going to have to take off your dress.
I'm sorry. What?
Well, Della's wearing
don't know.
pants.
I don't know what
I'm
his
wearing-
point is, but he's right.
I mean, I'll take my coat off. But right now, you've got about the most fabric on us, and if we're going to build a sail, that's probably what we're going to have to use. Don't worry, we won't touch. I know you're JC's wife and all.
I think that's maybe a good time to take a break.
We'll be right back after this word from Nosferatu from Pinnacle. Hey folks, if you have not gone and checked out the Kickstarter link, please do. Pinnacle does monitor us as our sponsor overlords, so please help us do more games like this, because Savage Worlds is fun. And
Yes, it's fun.
you guys,
I've
are
never
you
played it
enjoying this so
before.
far?
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is kind of wild.
Combat was great.
This is their first Savage Worlds game.
I pretty much read up on like the deal with the devil, and it was just like, all right, let's just go. Like, this has been great.
I mean, I appreciate how much Chris can still just be like, all right, this is how it works, when you're also new to the freaking game.
I
know.
try and read
Right?
what I think is going to be the most complicated thing when going into a new system, so that like I can at least be like, okay, this is probably gonna be the thing where there's gonna be like, oh, this is how this works. Okay, got that. Everything else will just flow.
I mean, it's honestly, it's
and I
very easy
appreciate
to
it
pick
because
up.
my brain is soup.
It's easy
Yeah.
to pick up
Me
too,
too,
because like
Stu.
I've had
Me
no
too.
time this week. It's been a very stressful week, and I'll admit I did not read up much rules, and so like doing this, it's like cool. This is really easy to learn and fun. It's a lot of fun.
I'm really glad to
I
hear
am
that.
glad
And
you
I'm,
guys
so
are
thrilled that you
having
managed
fun.
to actually read some rules, because I read none.
and I love
had
that
zero time.
we've
This has
got...
been great learning on the fly. It's so much fun. And it's not
Honestly-
been that hard or confusing. So
After seeing what you did with your gun, I want to teach you how to be a huckster and a hex slinger, so that you can make each of those 10 rounds you fire off explosive.
You guys are getting married.
Disgusting.
Discuss.
That would
Hey,
be
folks.
so beautiful.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, we're back. And while we're back, if you could please do me a favor and consider backing the Kickstarter. Click the link below and use our link so that Pinnacle Entertainment knows that we sent you. Because, hey, every little bit helps. But also, go back it. It's got a great book. It's already been funded, so there's no risk. And they have a great track record of getting their books to people. I think it's like 115%. I know that I've backed them before as a backer and had no problem receiving my stuff. I even, during fun story, when I backed Deadlands Blood Drive many eons ago, I forgot to fill out the survey. And 3 months after everybody got theirs, I realized that I hadn't filled out the survey, emailed them, they got it to me, no hassles. They're a great company. And it's been a lot of fun working with them. So please go back. If you were going to back already, you might as well do it right now. We'll wait. Alternatively, if you're
and
on YouTube,
honestly,
you can pause us.
from somebody who has not touched this till pretty much actually literally tonight, because I didn't even build or update my character. Kelly did it for me because I've been really busy with work all week. This has been a lot of fun. Like, at least half of that is Stu's fault, but the other half is the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can't take too much credit for that. It's just it's a fun game. It really is. There's parts like any game that, might jive with you more than others. But the cool thing about all role-playing games is you can just ignore the rules you don't like.
It seems like a very versatile system. I guess the core book is for anything really, and this is just expanding on it for this particular setting. But it's
So-
great.
And if you like Savage Worlds, just like if you like the core system, so Deadlands is phenomenal because it's cowboys and it's alternate history and it's got ghosts and magic and all the cool, it's all the stuff that Dork Tales really loves. Like if you're a regular here, you guys, that's our vibe.
I love me
but
some
it-
alternate history.
Right.
With
But it
guns.
also has East Texas University, which Stu ran for a couple months ago, which is kind of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer in East Texas College. Then there is Necessary Evil, which is another game where you're playing supervillains who have to step up and be superheroes after all the superheroes die, if I'm not mistaken. And aliens are invading. And then there's
So Megamind?
It's basically Megamind the game.
role
Yeah.
playing? Nice.
And then there's another one called off the top of my head. Odyssey and Overlords, which is Travis's game. That's the one that's set in that like post-apocalyptic, heavy metal inspired world where I was a talking suit of armor named Furiosa.
Well, that was Scarred Lands.
Oh, it's a Scarred Lands. I'm thinking Odyssey and Overlords is the
Oops.
the different one. But yeah, that's Scarred Lands. That's sorry about that,
Yeah.
Travis. But yeah, go back it.
I think he'll forgive you.
No.
Go back it. And another one that I'll just mention that I think a lot of people should check out from Pinnacle is Holler, an Appalachian apocalypse. So it's a horror, post-apocalyptic Appalachian adventure. It's really cool, really flavorful. It's got all kinds of lore and, the big bosses that are like, union busters. And it's really cool. You can play a moonshiner, which is a spellcaster who uses
Wait, what?
moonshine to cast spells. Yeah.
In the name of the moonshine, I
like
will
an
punish you.
alchemist.
In the name of the moonshine. I think something I've really
like an
liked
alchemist,
about,
but with booze.
coming into this, into Deadlands blind and playing this system with these rules is like, when it came to the advances that you let us have for this game, it was like everything just seems cool and fun to pick. Like from the choices that were there,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, that'd be really cool. Oh, that'd probably be really useful and cool. Like this is
You're also making like stereo the tropish characters
absolutely
fun. Like none. Like I'm not a religious person normally, but like playing a freaking nun with a gun, love it. Absolutely fantastic. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah.
It's not Pride Month anymore, but you should go look up the witches inside of Deadlands because they're ran from an evil
yes.
all-girls school, and they're black-clad goth witches with whips.
I
Oh
was
my
gonna say,
god.
wasn't
The Wichita Witches.
the one with whip? Yeah.
My gay heart,
Yep.
my bi heart, but the gay part of my bi heart,
Oh, obviously.
my gart.
You're good.
So
You're
yeah,
girt.
check out the Kickstarter, everybody. Check out Savage Worlds in general. I think it's a great game, and if you're looking for something new to play, they've got so many settings that I'm sure there's something that you'll find that tickles your particular pickle.
And and if you can, I'm sorry, I'm hung up on the pickle. You can keep your D&D dice. If you're looking for a game that's not D&D, you can use the same dice, folks.
Yeah.
No D20 though, I think.
Rarely D20.
D20 gets used sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But
See-
it's like a mix between like the World of Darkness too, where you get the exploding.
Get
so
the
you
rerolls.
That's
Oh,
fun.
rerolls,
That
which
is
is
just
fun.
See, and that's
much
That
something
fun.
is where
that-
I take off.
That D&D players just don't understand. Like nat 20s are good, but the power of an infinite reroll,
Oh, so good.
it's so much better.
It's honestly, tonight has been reminding me of LARPing and exploding tens, the 110 over and over, and watching James's eyes just go bigger and bigger, and just like what
Yeah,
the
until he melted.
fucker? Yep.
Yup. Yup, it's great. Christine's luck's in real life too, guys. It's just that, like, Tip's hat. All right, Stu, let's dig it back in.
All right. Your situation is desperate, but you're alive. The sharks have taken the dead, and for the moment, the living seem secure on floating masts, tangled rigging, and other detritus of the wrecks. You're doing a little bit better than... Well, I guess you're the only ones left. You're doing fine in your makeshift raft. As you ponder what to do, you recall your fellow members of the Twilight Legion in Seattle weren't so lucky. They defeated several powerful horrors there, including a 100-year-old vampire, howlers and wolflings, and some monstrous thing called the Bone King in the freezing snows of the Cascade Mountains. But the vampire they slew seems to have had an even more powerful mate, this Dracula. And as your fellow legionnaires took their well-earned rest, he struck. They were slaughtered in a frenzy of blood and gore so horrific it still haunts your waking thoughts. This is the creature you tracked to the maze. Twice you almost caught his vessel, the Cascadia. The first time the ship escaped in a fog. Now it seems the vampire used his sinister abilities to control these pirates and make its escape. The waves lap at blood-stained sails. If help doesn't come by morning, you fear that all will be lost. All right, so we're going to run a couple interludes, guys. I'm going to give you some cards. And that card is going to tell me what kind of story you're about to tell us. Does anyone want to volunteer for going first?
I'll go first.
Sure. Okay, go for it.
Ooh, I beat you to it.
All right, Kelly. You got hearts. You're going to describe how one of these fallen legionnaires died. Maybe the player character saw the scene, so maybe you saw it with your own eyes. Or maybe the local agent, Tatum Black, who brought you all together, described some particularly grisly detail that you just can't get out of your mind.
They were hunting vampires, right? Well,
They had slain a vampire. Yeah.
now it's pretty common knowledge. When you head out to slay a vampire, you want to do so with, a little bit of beheading. Maybe some wooden stakes. The gruesome sight that preceded our adventure and fueled the fire, well, one such sight is what happened to the Ranger. Daisy McKinley. Daisy was a tall and proud woman. She had deep tan skin from a lifetime of rough riding and hunting. And back when Max had encountered her, he had always commented on how pretty her eyes were. How nice her neck was, in his just on the edge of creepy kind of persuasion. Neither of those things followed her to the grave, unfortunately, because when she was found, she was pinned to the side of a wall, beheaded, a pair of wooden stakes jammed through her eye sockets and out the back of her head. Pulled straight from her bandolier. Her body, at least that from the neck down, has yet to be found.
Great. Go ahead, take your Benny. Why don't we go with Chris next, since you were
I don't know if
raring
I
to
can
go.
follow that up. Damn.
Well,
Right, we all
everyone
made a
has to
mistake
now.
letting Kelly go
Right?
first.
When Stu was telling us that we were going to do these interludes, I was like, gotta go before Kelly. Gotta go before Kelly. Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
Damn. All right. Let's do it.
All right. Chris, you have drawn clubs. I think particularly fitting for your character, actually. The fallen hero was a bit of an outlaw. Tell a story about how they once defied the law, the agency, or maybe even the Twilight Legion itself for some noble or futile cause. How did that work out for them?
Guy had a personal connection with Ethel. Ethel Elrider Beckett. She getting on in years. This is probably going to be one of the last things he was going to do before retirement. But she was the one that actually taught him everything that he knows. Taught him how to shoot. She wasn't always on the right side of the law, however. She was stubborn and a little bit self-righteous. But she always looked out for anyone else who was being taken advantage of. She always tried to do the right thing, even when it meant maybe robbing a bank, maybe taking care of a train that was going somewhere that had stolen goods on it. Well, maybe not stolen exactly as far as the law was concerned, but things that didn't belong where they were going and should have been spread amongst the regular people. Things that belonged to them. And that was how Guy ended up meeting her, Ethel. He caught her when she was, he saw her when she was stealing the bank, and she gave him some money. And he was just poor and on the streets and didn't have anything to go, and she was his idol. Not that he'd tell anybody that he ever thought anyone was better with dual pistols than him.
Go ahead, take your Benny, Chris.
I'll go next.
All right, Robin. I shall draw for you spades. The fallen hero was a mentor to the player character, or perhaps the player character just admired their deeds. Did they hear of some famous exploit? Did the fallen hero share some advice with the player character? Did they share an encounter or even adventure together?
Everyone knew Roland as a just, fair cavalry officer. And he always put himself first. He had the nickname Roland the Angel Phillips because he seemed to swoop in at the last second and save lives in battles and knew exactly where to be and how to be there and be the best. And that was how Sister Opal met Roland. Was on a battlefield. She was helping out as a healer. She was particularly gifted in those skills, and they met on a battlefield one day, and Sister Opal had a hard time accepting the needs of war and battle, and how could it be the right thing, the act of taking one's lives and causing injury to fellow man. But after a couple different encounters with Roland, he helped her see what good could become and the just response for fighting, and when there was a cause of what's worth fighting for and what's worth protecting, and that sometimes you do need, in fact, to take a life to save a life, or many lives in that matter. And so Roland was able to show Sister Opal the mercy of the Lord's grace in taking lives when necessary. And it was unfortunate that Roland would not be able to finish being the hero that he was, being beset on by vampires. He died in one last valiant act.
So go ahead, take your Benny.
Very nice. All right. Best for last, right? Best for last.
All right. Hit us with it. All right, let's see what you get here. So far, we haven't had a diamonds, but let's see what comes up.
Shine bright like a diamond.
5 of diamonds.
All right.
All right. Hey, look, we covered all 4 things. The fallen hero had a great triumph. What was it? Was it recognized? Was there a reward? And did they earn a nickname?
All right. So, Della's superior agent, Marcus Whitefire Williams, was a legend in the agency. But no one else knew exactly what he'd done besides those in the know in the agency, and not everybody's in the know. But there's a spot out in the west where the fire burned so hot it was white, and he took out the entire threat with just the gun in his hand and his smarts with the science. And nobody quite knows what it is. The oppers are not talking. But he walked through that fire and came out the other side, and nothing else did.
Nice. Take your Benny.
Cool. That was fun.
Yeah, I really like the interlude system. It's
I was kind of hoping for the describe their death one, but Kelly got that, and I was like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah. I mean, technically I could have drawn all hearts, but it just did not shake out that way this time.
I was totally gonna go with the whole like typical Dracula story of basically crucifixion.
Maybe he crosses oceans of time.
Maybe he just goes to the 7-Eleven.
I really should watch that movie again. And also Dracula Dead and Loving It.
I showed Robin Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, the first time a couple years ago, right before we started Transylvania.
Oh,
Perfect.
so good.
It's so good.
Yeah. If anyone out there watching has not seen it, do so and then watch Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Immediately after. Also, remember that all of the
Immediately.
effects inside of Dracula, aside from the fire outside of the castle, were all practical effects, including the camera overlays and the train scenes. They were done by Coppola's son with like a budget of like 20 grand. It's wild.
All right. So you all have been floating, doing your best to maneuver your raft amongst the channels of the maze. After a few hours, you hear a boom, 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 Boom. And around a corner comes a steam-powered maze runner, a sort of paddle boat. It's well suited to the flooded sea canyons of California's shattered coastline.
Well, this is either good or very, very bad. What do you bet?
I think that we do not look a blessing as
Well, sister,
neither good nor bad thing. We can
you-
handle whatever we get there.
I'm gonna wake up and take off the hat and just like, what's going on?
The sister's about to put her habit back on. I guess we don't need the sail anymore.
That's a shame.
Put my coat back on.
Clothes.
Well,
And the clothes, even though they're a little damp, still kind of welcome. Not just for the being covered, but I mean, it's windy.
Mm-hmm.
That little bit of fabric helps block just a little bit. The boat continues to paddle along. It is dark.
hey, buddy, you got one of those? You got one of those flares still?
Oh, it's been a few hours, right, Stu?
Yeah, it's been a few hours.
Nice.
Did that count as rest? For like getting spell points back per hour?
Yeah, we can count
Okay.
that as rest.
Yay!
I mean, I could, but do we really need it right now?
Do we really need a rescue? Do we really need a rescue? Fine. We don't need a rescue. And he's just gonna pull his dagger pistol out and fire twice into the air.
Oh, what?
Hey! Maze Runner! Over here! We got some men overboard and some ladies too! And a nun! I don't know what you count as anymore, sister. I'm sorry. Although, I like what I saw underneath there. No, not sacrilegiously. Unless you like that.
So I was like, I took my hat off because I was sleeping. So I'm like, wait, what's going on? There's a runner? You should have said that. And I'll cast the spell.
Why do you think I asked for the flare? To get a better look at our holy tatas?
Yeah?
Yeah, I would do something like that, but no, it's for the Maze Runner this time.
Yeah, like I said, say something next time. That's a 7 on the spellcasting roll, so I'll flare.
Yeah, no problem. Flare goes up. Big bright light in the sky. And you hear the churning of the paddle boat slow a little bit as it begins to turn and chugs its way over to you.
Well, they're gonna save us, kill us, or rob us.
They're not gonna kill us or rob us. They can try, though.
Hey, either way, sister. What? Actually, you know what? Della.
I'm a lady, by the way. I know you say you don't know what to call me, but I am in fact a lady. Just because I have sworn myself to the Lord does not mean I'm not, in fact, still a woman.
She's just a married woman.
Now that has never stopped me before, and I've messed with some pretty big customers. Does that mean that we can commandeer their vehicle over there? Using your credentials, Agent Ironside?
Well, I mean, if they're lawful type, otherwise they're gonna laugh at the badge.
Oh,
and
that's
then I'll
fine.
shoot them.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's what that's for.
Yeah.
See, there's God's law, and then there's Murphy's law. Or Colt's law. Which is different than Colt's law. Anyway.
Oh, no, this is Gatling's law.
Oh,
Yeah, I have cold slaw right here. I've God's law on one hand and cold slaw on the other.
Whatever
keep-
law's going on, I'm behind Della.
just keep coleslaw away from me. I can't handle cabbage. It gives me the, well,
Maybe
We
you
could
have an allergy.
Yeah, you really should get that checked out.
doctors. Who trusts doctors? Although there was a witch doctor in New Orleans that I met. Woo! He'll go on a story about that.
I'm
As you
gonna
go
at
on your
least
story,
3 Hail
the
Marys
maze
from
runner will
you.
the maze runner will get closer.
Please tell me that
And,
the captain of the maze runner is Dylan O'Brien.
well, as it gets closer, you hear a "Ahoy there!" Hello.
Ahoy.
Well, I guess they're friendly enough and put the gun away.
They sort of slow and pull up towards you, and some curious faces looking at you. You see a few sailors and someone who's clearly the captain. He's wearing a hat, after all. Hat on a boat, captain. That's just the way it works. He's also got a telescope, extra credentials. As it gets closer, it says, "Y'all appear to be stranded somewhat."
No, we're just out for a
Yes.
pleasure cruise, sir.
No, don't listen to him. We need some assistance.
Yeah, yes, please ignore the jovial sarcasm of our fellow compatriot here, but we really do need some help.
I've been drinking seawater. Don't listen to me.
He just shakes his head. You
really
damn
should
fool.
stop.
Well,
The ship sank in the storm.
we can get you on board here. Is anybody hurt?
Not
Not us.
particularly.
Not on this boat.
Well, Della is creased slightly, but
All right. Hang on. Let me just bring the ship around. And he sort of maneuvers it so that the side comes up along so you can climb up over the edge. Well, it looks like y'all are lucky you didn't get it by some sharks.
Oh, they have plenty to eat, sir.
That's mighty unnerving.
Oh, yeah, you're not.
where-
You're
well,
kidding.
I mean the whole ship went down, and
Oh,
the seas were rough.
nasty business. All right. Well, we're on our way delivering some mail to Lost Angels. That's where you guys trying to get to?
I think that was our
So-
destination, right?
Lost
Same.
Angels. Really
Yeah.
convenient. I don't know if it was, but it's dry land. I'm happy with it.
That's where we were headed.
Saints be
Well,
praised.
this is mighty fine that we found you. Well, I guess if you don't need any healing, we can save our bandages. But let's maybe find you some food.
That would be mighty appreciated.
Now, what brings you guys into the maze during the night like this?
I mean, bad luck more than anything.
Well,
Come on, Ted.
we'll get you to dry land soon enough. We're about 3 hours out from Lost Angels, so we'll get you there soon enough.
Guy Bolton. Thanks for the assistance.
Oh,
Della.
my
Ironside.
apologies. I I was too concerned to offer my name. Della Ironside, Guy Bolton. My name is Captain Studebank.
Oh, sorry,
Good to meet you,
that
Captain.
climbing up the ship deck that was difficult for me. But I'm Sister Opal Thorn.
Sister, mighty fine to have you aboard.
Della will
Captain, we're
not
mighty blessed to
deliberately
have you pick us up.
will not make it obvious, but she'll let her jacket fall enough to just show her badge on her belt and whatnot. Just very casual, not making a deal of it, but just letting it happen. If he notices, he notices.
Okay.
So if he's more law-abiding, he might be more okay with the idea that at least two of the people here seem law-abiding, between the nun and the agent.
Yeah, the nun and the
might
agent,
keep
we
the
look
other
like
two
good
in
people.
line.
We might be good people.
Fair enough. He does, in fact, notice your badge. He doesn't make anything of it. He doesn't say anything. He just bustles about making sure you guys get some food. It's not amazing food, but it is what it is.
Hey, we ain't shark
One thing
food.
that you
It's
do
great.
notice, one thing that you do notice is that maybe about 20 minutes after you've eaten, you're starting to feel mighty hungry again.
There's a lot of carbohydrates in this, aren't there? I can tell. I'm pretty hungry. What is this?
What is a carbohydrate?
It's one of the basic building blocks of all matter. Didn't they teach you that in Bible school?
No, they did not.
How do you
No.
know?
Told me
Is there
that
anything
Bread
I
is
can
named.
roll regarding this? Because I feel like that might make Della real suspicious. Considering she's a suspicious sort of woman.
Yeah. You can make common
While this is
knowledge.
going on, I'm going to try and extort and get some of the, maybe not extort's the right word, try and get some of the other sailors to play some cards with me and maybe risk up some money.
Sure.
All right, I rolled a 6 on one of them.
Rolled 6.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard tales that in California, when you eat, it doesn't seem to satiate one for too long. All the bright nutrients are there. But it might just be one of those rumors that people tell.
Weird.
You
Guy
know,
wants
one of
to
these
gamble.
days.
Guy wants to gamble.
Guy wants to gamble. One of these days, guy wants to gamble.
One of these days, people are gonna head all the way out to California just to get skinny like this. I can see it right now, folks. Dangerous
So, Chris,
trend
what
we're
we'll
looking at.
have, 'tis indeed. Chris, what we'll have you do, not too hard to find someone who wants to play cards with you. Even those who were asleep before, they're waking up. You know, there's a commotion. There's new people. Got to talk to them. Not too hard to find someone to play cards with. You gather a couple people for a game of poker. Go ahead and you can roll gambling. See how well you've done. Are you cheating?
No. Wait, how do I
Okay.
cheat in this system? I'm not, but I want to know how. Mostly,
I
I'm using this
believe-
as a way to pass the time and to see
Oh, yeah,
what
for sure.
information the sailors are talking about, what their latest gossip and rumors are. Make a little money if I do. If not, no worries. Like, definitely will play for something. But how do you cheat in this system?
So if you wanted to cheat, you just add +2 to your roll. I might raise or lower that modifier depending on particulars of the game or the method that you're using to cheat. If you roll a critical failure, however, you've caught, and the consequences kind of depend on the circumstance, but
We get thrown
aren't
overboard.
usually great.
Yep. Nope. Good to know. I will not be cheating because this is more of a find out what's going on from the common man's perspective on the boat.
Sure. How much you want to wager?
Let's do $3. That's a lot,
$3?
right? I'm
It's,
gonna-
it's a pretty big pot for these guys. Yep.
Oh, well, I'm not sure exactly how much is there, so let's start with $1 and go from
$1.
there. Like
You can find a couple of people to play for $1 for sure.
yeah, and then
I feel like
I-
Sister Opal's busy playing with the ship's dog.
I'm gonna use my card sharp edge and re-roll that because I got a 4 and a
Okay.
3. Want to do a little bit better than that though. I could do better than that. That's an 8 and a 6. What happens when both are maxed?
Keep
You
rolling.
roll them both and keep taking the higher.
Oh, jeez. So that'll be 12.
Okay. All right, so you pass the time playing cards. You're not quite on your game tonight, though, because he got a 20.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I aced a few times there.
All right. I will take off my $1.
So what actually happens, you pay the difference. So you're
Oh,
actually
okay.
going to lose $8.
$8. All right. Whew.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Right. That's how it rolls sometimes.
But you do hear some news and information. You hear about sort of the restructuring of Lost Angels since the flood. There was a flood some years ago, back in '81, I believe.
Can I
Uh,
try and steer the conversation towards I'm assuming we know the name of the ship we were following,
Cascadia, yep.
Cascadia. See if they know anything about Cascadia and just try and find some information, anything about that,
Sure.
or spooky ships
Um,
going by.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you don't need to make a persuasion roll. I'm gonna count your gambling roll as your persuasion roll for this. Because everyone chats while playing cards.
Right?
And so whilst you do lose $8, you do get some information, even though that information is... I mean, I think I've seen a Cascadian port before. Not for some time, though.
Okay. Well, if I didn't find anything new, I won't share it with the party, but at least made some new gambling friends, though. Whatever that sailor's name that beat me and caused me to lose $8, that hurt. Oof.
Yeah.
I'll still play.
Yeah, that was Abe Sopley.
That hurts my pride.
All right. Is there anything anyone else would like to
I'm gonna have
do
seconds.
before you reach Lost Angels? All right.
Somebody's gotta.
You'll be offered some seconds. It is a much smaller portion. I mean, I know we're about to hit port, but I only got so much to restock, you know?
So how do you folks do it, really? You know, stay hungry.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, food's good, but not terribly filling. I heard a rumor about California.
What are you, some kind of tin horn? Can't handle a little bit of...
Couldn't you
a
tell by the
tenement
accent?
green?
Listen, I'm from all well and gone, back east, all right? So, you don't gotta shit with me. You don't gotta shit me. Shit me? Shit with me. Either way, speaking of shit, is this gonna... If I'm hungry all the time, does that mean that... Never mind. Question, though. What do you mean by tin horn?
Well, that was a mistake on my part, sir. You see, I meant to say greenhorn.
Oh.
However, it's the middle of the night, and
I mean, look, I can see the sun on the horizon over there.
Yeah, and I've been up all of it. So,
All right, thank
forgive
you
the
so
slip of my
much.
tongue.
You know what? I've gotten in trouble for a lot of slips of my tongue.
You seem like the type.
Absolutely. Thanks for the meal. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your engine's leaking a bit of oil. I want to get that fixed. I'd say you're probably losing about a half quart every 100 miles.
I don't know how you could tell something like that, but
You can't smell it?
you know, I'll take your word on it, and I'll have it checked out when we reach port.
Alternative. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I can take a look at
Alright.
it for you if you want. I'm a bit of an engineer.
Well, I mean, sure, but how much you gonna charge me?
You just fed me. Why would I need anything else? You fed me, you gave me a ride. Come on. Are
Well, that'd be
people...
mighty hospitable of you.
Oh, you're the one with the hospitality. I'm just taking advantage of it.
Well, hospitable is as hospitable does, I suppose. You take a look.
Yeah, life is like a box of nuts. All right. They'll go check their engine. Just make sure that everything's running smooth for them.
Yeah, for sure. If you want, you can make a repair roll. We'll see what you find.
I got a 5.
Yeah. Lo and behold, it is in fact leaking about a quart of oil every 100 miles.
Oh, well, I undersold it. I'll just rivet something onto that patch.
Yeah, not a problem. You
Easy peasy.
tack it on there, seal it up, slop some sort of sealant in there to
Like
get some
chewing
sort of
gum.
gasket. Exactly. And after a few hours, y'all pull into the port at Los Angeles. Captain Stu helps you with helps you get off board. I guess it doesn't help you with your luggage, much of that being gone.
Thank you for the rescue, Captain, and I will make sure that I include you and your crew as part of my nightly prayers and making sure you have calm seas and good weather and much luck on your
Mighty
sails.
kind of you, sister. Now, if I might make a suggestion of where you might want to head to, not a whole lot open around this time of the morning. Might I suggest heading to the an inn called the Lantern.
Lantern.
the Lantern, run by a lovely Mexican lady named Tula Sanchez.
How lovely are we talking?
She makes the best damn seafood enchiladas in town.
Good enough for me.
Sounds absolutely wonderful.
A woman's face is only as beautiful as her capacity to cook.
I beg your pardon.
Now, sir, I don't know you too well, but that seems like it was a mite misogynistic.
Misogyny? I love women. Sometimes too much.
Well,
Fine. I'll take it
y'all
back.
have a good night. Y'all have a good time. I hope you have some better luck than you had last night. That's for sure.
I think our luck turned around as soon as you picked us up.
Mighty kind. And he starts directing his crew to unload all their packages and start getting things ready for their next trip out.
To Lantern?
I've never had a seafood enchilada that I didn't like. I've never had a seafood enchilada, so I guess we're going to see how this goes.
All right. And if no one has anything else, I think that's a good place to call it here.
Right on.
And we can
That
get
sounds great.
to get to the Lantern next time around.
Do we level? I don't know what that is in this.
Do we advance?
No, you will not be receiving any advances at this time.
You must not advance.
The full game, the full plot point campaign here, does have suggestions on when your players should be getting advances. So if ever you've looked through like a campaign or a plot point campaign like this, and you're not sure where exactly people should be leveling, this one, Red Tide, does kind of tell you whereabouts it should be happening. So you can make sure that they're just not absolutely murked by Dracula when the time comes.
Like our poor crew was murked by those pirates.
Our poor friends and mentors.
Listen,
Rip,
that wasn't...
thoughts and prayers for our crew.
That was bonkers. Like
That, I mean,
I kind of lost track how many times I aced on that roll. I think it was like around 8. I don't remember.
And you
I was
all
like,
got
well,
shocked by
they're all
my
dead.
rolls. I think Stu started this.
yeah, he started it.
No.
But
The funny thing is
But
we
in
would have gotten an
fairness, I
advance
retired that one.
if we killed 29 of them, we would have advanced. We only killed 28.
Yeah, that's true.
that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, the captain was 2 or 3 at least.
Was she really big?
All right. Well, then Chris advances. No one else does.
What?
Yes.
Because he shot the pirate Incredible Hulk. Great. Hulk parlay.
Hulk shoot.
Hulk board. Hulk walk plank. I have an idea for a Marvel game, guys. I think we should do that next.
Marvel Pirates.
Marvel Pirates.
Marvel pirates.
Marvel Pirates. Hey, folks.
Arr.
Arr. Hey,
Arr.
if you like what we do here and you want to help us keep the lights on, a great way to do that and to support a really cool product is to go and check out Deadlands, the Kickstarter for The Maze that's up right now. You definitely should check that out. Use our link below. And if you just enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we do, you can also help us by sharing this video, by liking it, by commenting, anything that helps the algorithm. But you can also join us on Patreon, where we offer a bunch of additional services, bonuses, and games every month. Go to patreon.com/dorktales and join the likes of our amazing patrons, which I'm going to list a few of them out right now just so that you can hear the creme de la creme, like our guided DM, the Big Fan of Noise, our divine producers, Shaikan De Vermillion, Roland Riggs, and my parents, Hey. Our wizards of the Patreon are the Ink Goblin, Crusher, Urquhart, and Big Nut. Our monster maker is Soul Omen, and our High Council, in no particular order, is Michael Drist, Andrea Gresham, Lord of Zoinks, Nerdy Metal Gent, Cookie Mon Steve, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Iron Warrior X, Tammy the Forever Cleric, Amberthist, and Terran. Thanks so much for being here with us. Consider joining today for the price of a cup of coffee. You can get a bunch of additional games that are similar tone to this. I think you'll like them, including, might I suggest, our 1920s Mage the Ascension game set in Seattle. But Stu, thank you for running this game. We have 3 sessions of this, 2 more to go, which will be broadcast on Thursday the 27th and Thursday the 3rd of September. So I will endeavor to make sure that those are out on YouTube in under 24 hours, and then you can enjoy them wherever you are. Any final words, Stu?
All right. Well, just thanks again for having me, Kelly. I like being here. I love running Savage Worlds for you guys. And one thing I'd love to note about the Kickstarter, if you go in on the everything new printed package, you can get an STL to have your Dracula mini print your own Dracula mini, which is pretty freaking cool. Yeah.
Your own mini Dracula.
Yep. I mean, if your printer's big enough, you can make them as big as you wanted, really.
That's true. Have you seen that comic, My Dad is Dracula? That's everywhere?
No.
My Dad is Dracula, and also an STL mini.
Speaking about pirates, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
No,
it's the C.
It's you'd think it would be, but they love the sea.
See, yeah.
Yep. And on that note, we'll see you next time, partners. Check out Pinnacle Entertainment Group for more great games like this. Play some Savage Worlds, and remember to think outside the dungeon. Is that copyrighted? We should copyright that. Anyway, we'll see you next time here on Dork Tales. Bye, y'all.
Bye.